Have you ever felt like something just has to change with the way you deal with finances and build wealth and the way you make money? It's certainly, I felt like that in the past, early on before I really got successful at trading. I remember after several years of working in very, very stressful jobs, being on the bus on the way into the city, and it was a long bus ride. It was like an hour and 15 minutes to get into town. Always heavy traffic and always high stress waiting for me when I got into the office. And I remember sitting there on the bus just feeling like I was driving into this abyss of doom and nothingness and depression and sadness and stress and all of these things. And it was just awful. And that was, for me, I remember that bus ride, and I even wrote about it in my diary, in my journal. That for me was the moment where I knew I just had to make my trading work. It was the real moment of realization that I just couldn't do what I was doing forever. And I was already trading, but I don't believe at that point I was putting as much effort into it as I should, and as much focus on building my future wealth as I was building my daily income in my job, because I was working 12, 14 hours a day. It was ridiculous. There was so much stress. My job was always something urgent and last minute that was critical. The sky was going to fall in. And I don't know, maybe you could relate to some of that in your job. And what I decided in that point, when I was on that bus and I was driving to town, and I was feeling like I was just driving to my doom, basically, was that I needed to put energy into something else. And up until then, I'd put all of my mental energy and all of my time into driving my career, into doing my job, which was a job to make someone else wealthy. I was always in a corporate job, so I was just part of a big machine, a small cog in a very big machine. And I decided in that moment on that bus ride that I was going to carve out time for me to work on my trading. And I know, look, this is hard because, we're all busy. I'm sure you've got a job, you've got a family, you've got commitments, you've got activities, you've got relaxation, you've got to sleep, you've got to eat, all of these things. How the hell do you find time for trading? But I made the decision that trading was important to my life because I didn't want to feel like every single day getting on the bus, I was riding to my doom, riding to this situation that I just hated. It was stressful and exhausting. I lost all my hair, went grey, all of that. So I made the decision to carve out time for my trading, and I did. And a couple of hours a week, every week, I would sit in front of my computer, I'd turn everything off, I would work on my trading. And I can't tell you how much difference it made to have a priority which was for me, which was for my family, which was for my future wealth, rather than just prioritizing getting income now, which is what most people do, right? Going to work, getting a job is about getting an income now to pay the bills. But when I made that decision, all of a sudden, I had a future. I had a vision for something else, something different, something better, something that I wanted, a life that I wanted to lead. Maybe you want that life too. A life of some sort of freedom, or, to generate some wealth that will help you ultimately move beyond having to be in a corporate job your whole life. Retire early, perhaps, any of those things, whatever your goal is. But in order to do most of those things, you can't just go to work, earn money, come home, go to sleep. You've got to build wealth on the side. And trading is such a great way to do that, because once you systemize your trading and you have objective rules that drive your trading, it takes very little time each day. For me, when I implemented my first trading system, it took 20 to 30 minutes a day to run my trading. Now, many years later, I run many trading systems simultaneously in a diversified portfolio across stocks and crypto, across Australia, Hong Kong, US, and Canada. So there's many, many systems, many positions, and it's all fully automated. And when it's fully automated, it only takes a couple of minutes a day even. So it's now even less time than it was back then. So systemizing your trading and carving out some time to first learn and then second implement a systematic approach to trading is what's going to enable you to build wealth on the side while you're working, to give you that hope, that vision, that aspiration that someday you're going to be able to build your wealth to the point where maybe you can be free, or you can at least have some choices. And choice is what it's really all about. You've got to make the choice now to carve out some time to learn the skill that's going to build that level of wealth. And then you've got to make the choice to dedicate that time to implement your systematic trading approach every single day. And if you do that, then over time, your wealth building can become your main thing, and your income can take a back seat. And I can't tell you how great a feeling that is when the wealth building is moving faster than the income generation from your job. All of a sudden, life shifts dramatically. That's what I would love for you. That's what the journey to enlightened stock trading is all about. If you like the sound of that, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you would like, how you would like trading to contribute to your life and help you build the life of your dreams, and what challenges you've got to get there. Because enlightened stock trading has the path all laid out for you. We can show you every step of the journey, from launching your systematic trading career through to stabilizing and then diversifying, then automating, and then ultimately to mastery. This 5-stage journey is what we're all about. So if that's something you're interested in, then stick around and let us know what you need, and we'll do our best to help you on that journey as well. My name's Adrian Reid. This is Enlightened Stock Trading. See you in the next video. Bye for now.